Good afternoon, dear student. Today we are going to study division of amplitude and division of wavefront. Division of amplitude and division of wavefront. To observe the steady interference pattern, the two sources of light must be coherent. It means that difference between the interfering beam must be remain constant with time. We know that phase difference between two independent sources never remains constant. The two independent sources cannot be coherent. Hence, the two sources must be derived from the same original source. This can be achieved by two different ways. One of them is division of wavefront and another is division of amplitude. First one is division of wavefront. By reflection or refraction, the given wavefront can be divided into two parts. In this case, beam width reduces after division of wavefront. It is essential to use a point source to observe the wavefronts. For example, Young's double slit experiment, biprism experiment and Lloyd's mirror experiment, etc. The interference fringes produced in the method are non-localized. Second one is division of amplitude. By reflection or refraction, the amplitude of the incident wave is divided into two parts. In this case, beam width is not altered. This type of interference is easily observable when thin films are illuminated by broad extended source. That is color in oil film, soap bubble, Newton's ring, Michelson interferometer, etc. In case of thin film, the incident light get partially reflected from upper surface and partly from lower surface of thin transparent film. For a thin film, the reflected or transmitted beam are very close to each other. Hence, they interfere to produce the intensity variation. The nature of interference fringes depend on path difference between interfering ray, which is turn depend on thickness of the film T, angle of incident ray I, wavelength of the light lambda. When two of the variable are kept fixed, then fringes correspond to the third variable. When incident angle and wavelength are fixed, then fringes correspond to the definite value of the thickness of film. Hence, these fringes are called fringes of equal thickness. Similarly, fringes of equal inclination I, and third one is fringes of same wavelength. While computing the path difference between ray reflected from upper and lower surface of thin film, it should be noted that an extra phase change of pi equivalent to the path difference of lambda by 2 is introduced. When the ray get reflected from a denser surface, however, no additional phase difference is introduced when the rays get reflected from the surface of rarer medium. This is in accordance with the Stokes law of phase change on reflection.